Find a throwdown.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Rose into the front court. They're down 3. 47 wins for Minnesota. They squeak into the playoffs. What's key to take that next step?
If you're Scott Layden, the GM of the Wolves, the one person you're waiting for to arrive is Andrew Wiggins. Now, he had an impressive 3 seasons that earned him a max deal. But we watched this young man go from being the second option behind Jimmy Butler to now the third option behind Karl Anthony Towns. He averaged 17.5 points last year, but you need him to be a max-type player for this team to take the next leap.
Two for 2 on that trip. Rose into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Down low for Jang. Shot from the lane won't go. Kicks it around the perimeter to Wiggins. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Simmons with it. Up 5. To Butler. Over to the right side. Redick. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick wide open. Good luck.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Rose. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. That misses with a second to go. Long key from 3/4 court. That's it for the first half. It's the Sixers out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Rose. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's all in the bucket.
Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Rose into the front court. The deficit is 6. Nothing going here on that drive. To Covington. From the outside, no good. To Redick. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Rose sizing up Butler. To Covington. Derrick Rose matched up with Jimmy Butler. Not that time. The follow won't go either. To Simmons. Short jumper stays out. The follow won't go either. Oh, and Wiggins.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Butler. And it's rejected by Jang. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Joel Embiid at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play, the lead grows to 12. Rose into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Blocked by Embiid.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Covington. Now a steal by Philly.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
To Wiggins, the drive, right to the basket, send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Redick to Butler. He shoots, off the mark. Minnesota with the basketball. Rose to Wiggins. Oh, had him going there for a second. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. A drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall. Rose into the front court. His guys down big. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Redick with it. He'll run the offense. To Simmons. Embiid. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Missed the foul shot. Teague with it up top. Down a bundle. To Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Embiid. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
From the painted area, won't go down. Minnesota at the controls. Teague to Towns. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Jay, it's a huge question in Philadelphia. What can Markelle Fultz be in his second NBA season?
He could be a former #1 pick in the NBA draft. He can still be a star. I don't think any of his shooting woes had to do with that shoulder injury last season. It was mental. It was the yips. He's been getting reps this entire summer with that form, with that rhythm. And if he keeps shooting the ball the way I've seen him shoot out in California, this kid could be a star next year.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Timberwolves have the basketball to Covington. And stuffs it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, Ben Simmons. With that, he's 5 for 9.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jeff Teague trying to cash in on the three-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Whoops, that won't go. To Fultz. Redick had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. To Redick. Embiid. The pass set it all up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
T. Down low for Jang. Won't go. And the rebound taken down by Johnson. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Redick to Embiid. Slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Changes coming from both sides right now. T. McConnell to Redick. Short jumper misses. T.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Off the mark. Surprised he took that one. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. T. Here's a chance from long range, and he knocks it down.
Just does everything so well, an all-around, very good player. Offensively can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Gorgie Jang at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Entering the game for the
Philadelphia with the basketball. To Embiid. Yes, and a he'll have a chance at a three-point play. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. T-Wolves with the basketball. Jeff Teague. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Smith now into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Second effort. Another shot stays out. Fultz to Embiid. Slam dunk for Markelle Fultz. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
I'm on D. Here we go. Hit.
Embiid says,
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Time to shuffle things up. Footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. And a great start for the 76ers. It's been a quarter is underway.
Everyone gets free pizza.
To Redick. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for 2.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places. Off his game.
T To Wiggins. To Gibson. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
To Reddick. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses.
Got so far.
Nothing going here on that drive. Tolliver, guarded by Patton. To Taj Gibson. Free throws coming up.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
T.J. McConnell has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Rose. To Gibson. T. McConnell. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Sixers have the basketball. To Simmons. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Butler against the former MVP.
Screen.
5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Rose, tough matchup against Butler. Shot from the lane, won't go. To McConnell. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Not that time.